TLC gives £1,000 Sisters star Dr. Charles Procter the spotlight with his own new series. Reality television has a way of surprising us. What starts as a niche program, often dismissed as a guilty pleasure, can suddenly transform into a cultural juggernaut that grips millions around the world. £1,000 Sisters is one of those shows. Originally centered on Tammy and Amy Slaton's journeys through obesity, food addiction, family drama, and hard-fought transformation, the series unexpectedly birthed several fan favorites. Chris Combs with his heartfelt humor, Amanda Halterman with her fiery energy, and of course, the calm, compassionate yet firm bariatric surgeon Dr. Charles Procter. Now, in a bold move that feels both inevitable and thrilling, TLC has announced that Dr. Procter will headline his own series, a spin-off that promises to go beyond the Slaton family and dive into the lives, struggles, and triumphs of people seeking life-saving weight loss surgery. The announcement has ignited the fandom. For years, viewers have admired Dr. Procter's steady presence. He isn't a reality star in the traditional sense, no screaming matches, no melodramatic breakdowns, no headline-grabbing scandals. Instead, his charisma is built on empathy, intelligence, and the sheer drama of what he does, helping patients fight for their lives against one of the most devastating diseases of modern society, obesity. This new series, tentatively titled Procter's Patients, is shaping up to be one of the most emotional and inspiring spin-offs TLC has ever launched. Dr. Charles Procter wasn't looking to become a TV star. When £1,000 Sisters producers first approached him about being Tammy and Amy's surgeon, he reportedly hesitated. The medical world and the world of reality television rarely mix without controversy. Many doctors worry about sensationalism, misrepresentation, or their professional reputation. But Dr. Procter had something different in mind. He saw reality TV not as an exploitation machine but as a platform for education and awareness. Obesity, he argued, is one of the least understood medical conditions, often dismissed as a lack of willpower or poor lifestyle choices. In truth, it's a deeply layered illness tied to genetics, environment, trauma, and socioeconomic factors. On screen, Procter quickly became a grounding presence. When Tammy spiraled into denial or anger, Procter stayed calm. When Amy cried about her weight holding her back from motherhood, Procter listened and then explained the risks with patience. His mix of professionalism and compassion resonated with audiences. Fans flooded social media with praise. Dr. Procter is the real star of the show. Can we just get a series of him changing people's lives? He's incredible. He makes you believe in doctors again. TLC, always keeping a close eye on audience reactions, noticed the groundswell of affection. The network had long seen spin-off potential with the Slaton family, and indeed, they have teased other projects, but Procter represented something bigger, a doctor who could become a franchise anchor, much like Dr. Nozaraden from My 600-Pound Life. The timing of TLC's announcement is no accident. In recent years, obesity rates have surged in the US and worldwide, making conversations around health, weight loss, and body image more pressing than ever. Shows like My 600-Pound Life opened the door, but £1,000 Sisters took things further by focusing on family, humor, and Southern charm. With the Slaton family branching into their own new storylines, Tammy's surgeries, Amy's custody battles, Chris's advocacy, TLC clearly sees an opportunity to expand the brand while giving audiences more of what they crave: transformation, struggle, and human connection. Dr. Procter's spin-off arrives at a cultural moment when people are hungry, no pun intended, for authenticity. Social media is awash in before and after content, but Procter's new series will go deeper. It will follow entire journeys, capturing the heartbreak, setbacks, medical risks, and emotional triumphs that come with massive lifestyle changes. In short, the world is ready, and so is Dr. Procter. Early reports suggest the show will follow a format blending the familiarity of My 600-Pound Life with the emotional intimacy of £1,000 Sisters. Each episode will spotlight one or two patients who come to Dr. Procter for help. Viewers will see their lives at home, meet their families, and witness the challenges they face daily, from mobility struggles to social stigma. Then, they'll enter Dr. Procter's clinic, where the heart of the show unfolds. Procter is known for his direct yet gentle style. He doesn't sugarcoat risks, But he also doesn't shame patients. Instead, he asks hard questions with empathy. What do you think food is giving you that you can't get elsewhere? What scares you most about changing your life? Who are you doing this for? Fans can also expect behind-the-scenes glimpses into Procter's surgical procedures, though the focus will remain on storytelling rather than medical spectacle. The series promises to highlight not just weight loss but the psychological healing required to achieve long-term success. TLC insiders hint at a few unique twists. Follow-ups across episodes, showing how patients progress months later. Procter's own life, including his family and motivations. Guest appearances by familiar faces like Tammy, Amy, and Chris, who may drop in for moral support or checkups. This isn't just another medical reality show, it's a narrative about second chances, anchored by a doctor who has quietly become one of TLC's most beloved personalities. To understand why Dr. Procter resonates so deeply, you have to know more about the man himself. Born and raised in Georgia, Procter didn't grow up envisioning TV cameras following him around. He became a doctor out of a passion for helping others and trained extensively in bariatric surgery, a field that requires not only surgical skill but psychological insight. Friends and colleagues describe him as a people person, someone who can make a patient feel safe within minutes. That quality translates beautifully on screen. Unlike some reality doctors who lean into harshness or theatrics, Procter exudes warmth. He's tough when he needs to be, but his patients often say they feel seen for the first time in their medical journeys. Off-screen, Procter is a family man who enjoys the quieter things in life, time with loved ones, traveling, and outdoor activities. TLC reportedly plans to weave in glimpses of his personal world, giving viewers a chance to see him not just as a surgeon but as a human being balancing work, life, and fame. The announcement of Procter's patients sent shockwaves across TLC fandom communities. Within hours, Twitter, TikTok, and Reddit were ablaze. This is what we've been waiting for. Dr. Procter is a king. Move over Doctor now, Procter is taking over the bariatric TV throne. If this show doesn't make me cry every episode, I'll be shocked. Memes, fan art, and even fancast suggestions for patients began circulating. Some fans joked about wanting the Slayton family to cameo in every episode, while others expressed hope that the series would focus on fresh faces to broaden the TLC universe. The buzz was so intense that TLC's press release trended across entertainment outlets, proving that the appetite, again, no pun intended, for transformation stories is stronger than ever. What sets Dr. Procter's series apart is its potential to tackle obesity with nuance and humanity. Too often, discussions about weight are clouded by stigma. Patients are blamed for their size, mocked in media, or reduced to numbers on a scale. But in Procter's hands, the narrative shifts. He frames obesity as a medical condition with complex causes and treatable pathways. By giving patients a platform to share their struggles openly, the show could play a role in reshaping public understanding. This is more than entertainment, it's potentially life-saving. Fans have long said that watching 1,000-pound sisters motivated them to lose weight, seek therapy, or take better care of themselves. With Procter's patients, the ripple effect could be even larger. Inevitably, comparisons will be made to Doctor Now from My 600-Pound Life. Both are bariatric surgeons with TV followings, but their styles differ dramatically. Doctor Now is famous for his bluntness, often scolding patients for failing to follow diet plans. While effective for TV drama, some viewers find it harsh. Dr. Procter, on the other hand, has cultivated a reputation for balance, firm but kind. He's not afraid to confront denial, but he does so with compassion rather than ridicule. This tonal difference could set his show apart, appealing to audiences seeking inspiration without cruelty. In a way, the two doctors represent different eras of reality medicine. Doctor Now is the pioneer, while Procter is the evolution. For TLC, this spin-off is also a strategic move. The network has built a reputation on emotionally charged reality shows, 90 Day Fiancé, My 600-Pound Life, Sister Wives, but the 1,000-Pound Sisters franchise is proving especially lucrative. It combines transformation with family drama, comedy, and Southern relatability. By giving Procter his own platform, TLC isn't just expanding content, they're building a brand. Much like 90 Day Fiancé has spawned countless spin-offs, 1,000 Pound Sisters could blossom into its own universe, family-centered shows, medical-centered shows, and crossover specials. Procter, in many ways, is the ideal bridge. He can connect the Slayton family's fans with broader audiences who care about health and inspiration. Looking ahead, Procter's patients could evolve in fascinating ways. Imagine special episodes where former patients reunite with Procter to celebrate milestones. Documentary-style arcs exploring the science of obesity. International patients traveling to Georgia for surgery, expanding the show's global reach. Collaborations with therapists, dietitians, and trainers, creating a holistic picture of transformation. There's even speculation that TLC may use the spin-off as a launchpad for a wider 1,000 Pound universe, where Procter's show intertwines with the Slayton family's ongoing storylines. In many ways, Dr. Charles Procter embodies the quiet power of reality TV. He wasn't supposed to be the star, but his authenticity, kindness, and life-saving work captured the hearts of millions. Now, with TLC granting him his own series, he steps into the spotlight not as a celebrity chasing fame but as a doctor committed to healing. The road ahead promises tears, triumphs, and unforgettable transformations. But above all, it promises a deeper understanding of the human spirit, the resilience to fight for life, guided by a surgeon who believes change is always possible. As one fan put it perfectly on Twitter, "The Slaytons may have brought us here, but Dr. Procter is why we'll stay." And with that, a new chapter in TLC's storytelling begins.